Okay, we are now in lesson 7.4. 7.4, we're going to convert actually between measurement systems. So this should say between. Okay, so we're going back and forth between the two measurement systems. Remember, there's the customary measurement system, or sometimes we call that the imperial system, and there's also the metric system. And sometimes we need to convert a measurement from one system to the other system. And that's what this lesson is about. Okay, so you can convert from one system to the other using proportions, or you can use the conversion factor. Okay, and in this question, we're going to focus on conversion factors. All right. So conversion factors are a little different than proportions because we basically always multiply times the conversion factor. Remember, the word factor means the number in a multiplication problem. Okay, so have your calculator handy because in this module, the whole module, you can use your calculator. All right. So this table right here is a conversion table that converts from one system to the other system. Okay, so like inches, that's the customary system. The centimeters, that's the metric system. So this table tells you that for 1 inch, you have 2.54 centimeters. So this is a conversion table from customary to metric. All right, so let's figure out how to use conversion factors from the table to convert from one system to the other. Now, the first problem says a weightlifter puts 11.35 kilograms of weight on his weight bar. How much weight is that in pounds? So he put 11.35 kilograms on his weight bar. We want to know how much did he put on his weight bar in pounds. So we're going to look at our table here. See how it says mass or weight? We're talking about weight here. So we have 1 pound is approximately 0.454 kilograms. Okay. So remember when we use a conversion factor, what do we start with? Which is kilograms. We're going to, in kilograms, the abbreviation is kg. So we're going to say we start with kilograms and we want to end with pounds, right? We want to end with pounds. The abbreviation for pounds is X. Okay, that's pounds. So we want to end with lb. All right. So in between that, we're going to multiply times a conversion factor. All right. And a conversion factor is going to be a ratio. And since we start with kilograms, we're going to put kilograms on the bottom. And we want pounds, so we're going to put pounds on the top. So this is the difference between using a conversion factor and using proportions. The proportions, we keep all of the same unit on the top, all of the same unit on the bottom. Whereas with a conversion factor, we put what we want end with on the top, and we put what we have to start with on the bottom. So that's where the difference is. Okay. So we start with kilograms with 11.35 kilograms. And we're going to multiply that in conversion factor. We have to find that 1 pound is 0.454 kilograms. 0.454 kilograms, right? Well, if I'm going to multiply fractions, I need a numerator and a denominator, right? So 11.35 times 1 is 11.35. And 1 times 0.454 is 0.454. Now I have a division problem. That is 11.35 divided by 0.454. And this is where my calculator is going to come in, right? I'm going to put 11.35 divided by 0.454. And I get 25 pounds. Okay, So we just use the conversion factor from the table to go from kilograms to pounds. So he put, or she put, could be a girl, he, she, we all know, put 25 pounds on the bar. Okay, we can just say they, because we don't know. They put 25 pounds on the bar. Okay, all right. Now, the next problem is a multi-step problem, which means we have to do a whole bunch of things before we can get the final answer. All right, so let's take a look at this problem. Okay, if you look at this problem, it looks kind of short, but it really is going to take quite a few steps to get to the final answer, and I will show you why. It says here, Bob's driveway is 45 feet long and 18 feet wide. So I'm going to draw that. Okay, I'm going to draw a driveway, and I'm just going to make it right here, the driveway. And it's 45 feet long and 18 feet wide. Okay, he wants to pave the driveway. The paving material costs $24 for each square meter. What will the total cost be? So we want to find out how much money he's going to spend to pave his whole driveway. The problem is he measured his driveway in feet, and the cost is per meter. So if we're going to find the area of this driveway, we need to change the measurements from feet to meters. Okay, that's the first step. Okay, so let's do that first. All right, we're going to come up here to our conversion table, and we're going to find the conversion factor going from feet to meters. Okay, so that's length. And here we have 1 foot. 1 foot is approximately 0.305 meters. So that's the conversion factor we're going to use. We have feet, we want meters, okay? We have feet, we want meters. So down below here, I'm going to put the feet in first. We have 45 feet, right? We want it out of this meters. So that means our conversion factor needs to have feet on the bottom. And up here it said 1 foot is 0.305 meters. So I'm going to put 1 foot is 0.305 meters. So now, right, if I multiply across, I'm going to get 1 on the bottom. So all I really do is have to multiply the top. So I'm going to pull out my calculator. Okay, and I have 45 times 0.305 equals 13.725. Now I'm going to round up. I'm going to make this 2 right here 3, because this number right here is 5. If this number is 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4, I would leave this 2 in place and just drop that number. But because this number right here is 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, I'm going to drop it, but I'm going to take the 2 up to 3. It's called rounding up. And you round the 2 up to 3 because of what this number is. Okay. Again, if it's 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9 here, I drop the number and I round this up to 3. If it's 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4, I drop this number but leave this number at 2. So I'm going to round up 13.73 meters. Okay, so now this is 13.73 meters on this side. Now let's do the 18 feet. We'll do 18 feet, and basically we're going to multiply it times 0.305 to get the meters. So let's get our calculator. We're going to do 18 times 0.305, and I get 5.49 meters. 5.49 meters. Let me do that again just in case. 18 times 0.305. Yep, 5.49 meters. 5.49 meters. I'm going to put that right here. 5.49 meters. Now, to get the area of this driveway, I have to multiply these two numbers. I have to multiply 5.49 times 13.73. That's going to give me the area of the whole driveway. So let's do that now, okay? 5.49 times 13.73, and we can use our calculator. 5.49 times 13.73, I get 75.37. Because this number is a 7, remember, if it's 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, I round this number up. If this number right here were 0, 1, 2, or 4, I would drop those numbers and leave this as 7. But because this number is 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, I'm going to drop those numbers and round this up to 8. So 75.38. Now, this is the area of this driveway in square meters. Okay, so this driveway is 75.38 meters squared. So this whole space in here, that's what he wants to pave. Remember, the cost is $24 for each square meter. So for 1 square meter, it's $24. So if we have 75.38 square meters, how much is it going to cost? So it's basically 24 this many times. So I'm going to multiply times 24, and that's going to give me the final cost. So 75 point, oops, you can't see that, 75.38 times 24. And I get, whoo, that's an expensive driveway, $1,809.12. That's a lot of money. So he has to now decide if he wants to spend that much money to pave his whole driveway. All right, and that is 7.4, which is converting between systems. We basically converted the feet to meters for both measurements so that we could find the area in meters squared. Then we could find the actual cost, because the cost was $24 for each square meter. Okay, that is 7.4.